Hello, Vidargavia here, and welcome to Beyond the Stars, an Elite-like game, I would say, a roguelike space game with a certain arcade feel, as opposed to Elite, but other than that, quite similar. But it's a roguelike game with a really good story, which I like, and we are just about to exit a spaceport here, if we can press the button. And I don't know, if you haven't watched the first episode, guys, you really need to go and do that, because that is where I introduce all the things, and the stuff, and now we're trying to remember how you steer this game. Oh, come on, there's a blue thing here somewhere. Makes no sense. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the Beyond the Stars anyway, guys. Episode 2 out of 2. Here we have our objective. And yeah, we're basically escorting a officer around some mining operations, I think it is, to check on them, because they have lost contact with them. And we'll see who this fella is and what he wants as we come to this blue rectangles. Conclusion here. Inspector Huggins. Well, that's a bad name. And yeah, Beyond the Stars, great game, guys. Voice acting is not terribly good, but it's alright. And the looks, man, it looks great. So, also it plays great, which is good. And the story is really compelling, actually. And yeah, we'll see how it ends today. This is the prologue, by the way. Here we go.
What the hell? These transport ships are not ours.
It seems they found a more interesting intermediary than your company, Mr. Huggins.
This can't be. We have to register this immediately.
Press P to enter photo mode. Well, they want us to know that we can take screenshots. And you know, we're going to do just that. You can do exposure, contrast, field of view. This is nice, you know? Very good for a YouTuber. Depth of field. Oh man, it's cool. Take a picture. Yeah. That's a rubbish picture, but anyway. Believe me, we're gonna use that for the thumbnail. Not that exact picture, of course, but...
When the foreman finds out, heads will roll.
Escort him to the second station. Yes, yes. So far nothing too interesting for this Huggins dude, but more might come next stop
Captain,
here.
we have to go back to the station now.
What happened?
I forgot my lunch.
Mr. Huggins.
False alarm, I found it.
He's a Muppet face.
Captain, there's no sign of activity on the station.
It looks completely abandoned. We should dock and discover what's going on here.
Yes.
I'll stay on the ship. Covering your backs.
Covering your backs, eh? He's a Muppet. I tell you, he's a Muppet. Anyway, so this is the second space station we have docked at. Oh, well, we haven't docked yet, but we're about to, aren't we? Quite interesting that this is like a derelict station. I wonder what is going to happen when we get on board. We'll probably get more of these sort of question type things where you can... Multiple choice is what I'm trying to say. Multiple choice. Oh, and yeah, we need to get into the green here. We're in sort of cyan at the moment. Let's go forward a little bit more. There we go, it's green. Let's stop. And we should dock automatically, even though this is an abandoned space station, it seems. So yeah, get ready for some multiple choice stuff, I would assume.
Docking complete. Shutting down engines. Opening floodgates.
The dock bay doors open and the captain and his crew arrive to a great reception hall. Currently has emergency lights on that show the remains of broken furniture strewn around the floor, forming a large mound of rubble. Can I just point out, guys, that I opted to be the female captain. Why does it say his here? Game developers, don't assume my gender. We need to reactivate the generators. You search through the chamber for an energy terminal to re-establish the systems. After a few minutes you find a room that contains generators. The head of the engineering team comes near you. Captain, we've detected an anomaly in the generators. We could use the remains of one of the destroyed machines to make them work again. Go ahead, try. The team analyzes the damage with minute care and prepares a temporary solution. A few minutes later, they've constructed an apparatus that allows the energy to flow to temporarily function. Great job. With the lights on, you can see the destruction in the chamber much better. A dust cloud envelops the area. Among the remains of the rubble protrude now buried human remains. Continue through the chamber when suddenly you hear one of the bodies still breathing. Let's help him! Upon digging out the body, you find the crewman is still barely alive. They came. We resisted. Well, you didn't resist good enough now, mate. The man moves his arm slowly and pulls out an ID card. He hands it to you, and the light fades from his eyes. You advance throughout one of the hallways. On the walls you can see scratch marks and blood. You reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it you can see a small keycard reader. Team, can you hack the terminal? Yes, they can. Before your eyes, the door swings open, allowing you entry. You advance through the hallway and search the different rooms that you find. You arrive at the bridge where a log of recent dockings of events must be. The large computer that occupies the room is completely destroyed. Continue advancing through the smaller chambers without any luck of finding anyone nor clues as to what could have happened. In one of the workshops you find plans for a weapons prototype. Maybe your engineers could make use of them. So, we didn't really find out what happened, but it's tantalizing that there were...
So?
We've looked over the station. There are no survivors.
But this can't be happening!
We have to inspect the last station.
I think I've had enough. We should head back.
This oversteps your jurisdiction, Mr. Huggins. You can come with us, or you can stay here. You decide.
This is an outrage! You guys are kidnapping me!
Preparing the jettison hatch for immediate exit.
Alright, fine. I'll go with you.
Yeah, we can put him out in space, can't we? That's awesome. Anyway, guys, yeah, so it's tantalizing that there are claw marks and things like that, so obviously there might be some sort of alien presence in this game as well. Anyway, let's get to the last marker here, and then get on with our story, guys. Finally arrive at the last station. After hearing Inspector Huggins' complaints the entire time, you can't wait to finish this mission. Everything looks calm on the station when suddenly a group of ships appear in the area. They are pirate ships. You recognize ex-Pilo's emblem on their hulls. Maybe they want revenge. No time to lose. You order your crew to prepare to defend the station.
Captain,
yes.
The station is under attack.
I told you we should have gone back. We can still turn the ship around.
Control yourself, Mr. Huggins. We won't abandon any innocents. Crew, stay alert. We'll hold off the enemy attack.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir. We're cloaked, guys. We're cloaked. We're gonna take him by surprise here, even though I shot some shots first. And now our cloaking has gone awry. See if we can get this to some sort of good battle situation here. Yes, we have a good down. Did I mention that I'm playing this on easy mode, by the way? Just wanna, I guess you can't drive into things on the hard mode, which is cool, but I also speak for the mobility a little bit more, actually. Where's everybody? Oh, there's one. Oh, let me actually try and get behind him. If I can at all. There we go. Out of little gun. Out of overheat. Love those explosions, they're cool. After the skirmish, the mining station's director thanks you. Thanks, Captain. Those pirates appeared out of nowhere. They wanted us to keep our protonite extraction. They wanted to keep our protonite extraction. We're lucky you arrived when you did. Are these attacks normal? No, this area is usually very peaceful, but for the past few days there's been a few skirmishes between pirates and trade ships. This exceeds any other incidents we have to date. Do you have any information that could be deemed useful? Yes. Thank you, Chief.
Captain, the corrupt transmission corresponds to the rest of the data patterns.
Is it possible to begin an investigation, Crewman Burton?
The science team currently believes we have enough data to decode everything. We will begin right away.
Understood.
Nice, we're going to do an investigation, guys, and we're going to return to our station here and see if we can't get back our original ship, guys. That would be mighty handy, because that is such a cool ship. There we go. Hopefully the repairs are done now, right? So yeah, obviously so far we've mostly flown around in this game in like an asteroid field here, and I really hope that we will see some more varied environments in the final game. Sure we will. There are plenty of stars and stuff like that, and planets. It's after all hinted of a universe-wide story here, so hopefully that'll come to fruition as well here.
Control Tower, we request permission to dock.
Station Control Tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
Yes, we are on our way to dock at the number 4 here, docking bay 4. I would have liked docking bay 96 myself. That's the best docking bay. Everybody knows that. Maybe they reserve that for smugglers and such. Do you see that ship coming in there? I like that. There's like a little bit of life going on, except for us as well. Another ship there and stuff like that. So that's cool. That's really cool. Fun fact. Okay, I think that should about do it, right? When it's green, that means you can land. And you just have to wait for a couple of seconds for it to actually do it for you. Very handy stuff, very handy stuff.
Don't wait. Only authorized personnel can disembark.
Alright, so we have some more loot crates. We will open them. Credit. Oh, we have resources up there. I need to have a look at that in a second here. Corrupt data. Okay, I think we need to start an investigation with that. So that's probably the research lab. We need to add a crew member. Research 11. Yeah, let's add that person. And then research the corrupt data. Yep. Go.
Control Tower, we request permission to dock.
Station Control Tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates.
This is a bit odd, guys.
Communication.
We're already docked, okay?
Docking protocol prepared.
So, Susan comes up to you and with a more cheerful demeanor. You're finally back. Inspector Huggins looked a bit out of place. Did everything go well? Is there any place in this sector that isn't ridden with death? Truth is, that with the organization of the Great Summit, the Republic patrols have been reduced in order to be called back to headquarters. It's provisional, but it looks like it was enough to cause all of this. Well, we'll present ourselves as soon as possible. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Susan looks away for a few seconds, but recomposes herself and resumes her chat rapidly. In any case, we got good news. It was tough, but your ship's repairs have been completed. Guess this is goodbye. Don't be strangers and come visit us if you're ever back in this sector. Of course, we'll see each other again. So let's
Captain,
go here
our
now.
scanners detect multiple signals in the area. Maybe we should investigate them before warping to Tacit Stella. Perhaps someone needs our help.
Yep, so let's exit and investigate these points maybe, and then go to our original rendezvous here that we were actually meant to go to. I'm guessing it's these sort of orange type things. And yeah, we have our nice shiny ship back, guys. Looks beautiful. Beautiful. Sure we'll have plenty of use for its cannons soon enough. Especially because we're looking at pirate activity here in the area now, right? You spot a group of unknown ships. After attempting to contact them a few times to identify themselves, they activate their shields and weapon systems. Yes,
Activate
yes.
the weapons! All crew to battle stations!
Ha! You'll regret this.
I'll
Right.
make sure to end you quickly.
Let's fire our rapid cannons, yeah? Oh, we're out of... Out of use. Well, we got him, so now we can adjust the cannons for a little bit while we find the other ship. And here we go. Go and fire some of that in. See if we can die as well for us. As usually, it's quite hard to see distances in games like this, right? I didn't realize I was that near him, you see? And we're sort of circling each other here, let's see.
We have lost the shield.
Don't worry, man. Yep, we got them. Now, I'm not going to bother actually with getting the loot this time. We'll just proceed to the next little investigation point instead. In the interest of time here, guys. In the interest of time. But I really hope that there is a lot of like free-form exploration going on in this game. I mean, I love the story, but it's also really cool to just sort of get your own objectives going. A bit of a sandbox feel wouldn't go amiss, you know what I mean? Transmission from a civilian ship interrupted an otherwise tranquil voyage. Captain, thank goodness you've arrived. A terrible disease has spread throughout the crew of my ship and some of its passengers as well. Sadly, we don't have a medic on the ship. It could be quite serious. I'm sorry to hear that. Has there been any casualties? Yes, Captain. At least 20% of the crew have died. We don't have much time left. Oh no, Jimmy! Oh God! His head is inflating, Captain. Oh, it'll explode any moment now. We need a doctor urgently. Hold on, we'll send our scientists to your help. Your scientists' medical abilities ensure your success. Your engineers arrive at the ship Quickly run diagnostics on multiple tests. After a little over an hour, it appears they've detected the source of the infection. Captain, it seems that this is due to a fungus found on the planet that you've arrived from. Upon subjecting yourselves to the chemical process of atmospheric exit, it mutates and can cause you know what I mean. We've sorted them out. That's good. Alright, and I think it's finally time here. Find the green spot here on our little radar. If I can. Go there. Investigate, although there are said to be more points of interest. Where are they? I don't see no points of interest, guys. Never mind, we'll just go. That sound is nice. Yeah. Like a tractor in space. It's a space tractor, guys. A space tractor in Beyond the Stars. So let's see what awaits us over here. Oh no, wait a minute, this is the station. Oh yeah, I know what it is. We need to actually fly through hyperspace. Yes. Hyperspace. Kind of snowy in hyperspace.
Captain, the investigation has finished. We've been able to restore the transmission we picked up in the slavers' headquarters. I think you need to hear this immediately.
Nartos, Fleet Admiral of the Children of the Sun here. Situation report, Commander.
Commander Explio from Lithobia 1 here. All preparations are complete as per your orders.
Perfect. The Galactic Summit is nearly upon us. The wrath of the Children of the Sun shall fall upon the Interstellar Republic.
I can't believe it. We have to relay this as soon as possible.
Understood, Admiral. Although there's something that worries us. A captain of the Republic is snooping around the sector. We followed him after his warp jump, but he destroyed our ships.
Take care of him as soon as possible. Now is the time for us to control the mining and commerce network. Send a pirate fleet, and make sure that the Protonite mining stations are under our control, and that none of the Republic stations are supplied. Break their will, and if necessary, kill them all. May the sun light your way, Commander.
We'll keelhaul them all! Explio out!
Keelhaul them. Honestly, guys, that guy is obviously the main bad guy, right? But he looks a little bit too much like Kylo Ren, for my opinion, for my liking. But Children of the Sun, eh? That's something, that is. So we're nearing, I guess, the Universe Summit here, and let's just go and see if we can get that to go peacefully. Somehow I doubt it, guys. Somehow I doubt it. Wait a minute, what's this? Allied Station. What's that then? What's that? Something coming out. Ooh! Do I dare say
we welcome
the
you,
Children of the
captains.
Sun?
The reception is awaiting you on the docks. All representatives and diplomats shall be escorted to the Senate chambers, where the summit shall begin.
I don't think we'll be having that summit, Admiral Xiao. The Children of the Sun no longer receive orders from the Interstellar Republic.
What is the meaning of this, Nardos?
For centuries, the Children of the Sun have been subjected to the whims of the Republic. That time has come to its end. We order your retreat and complete demilitarization of your strategic points across the universe.
We've looked out for the security and common interests of the universe for hundreds of years. We won't cave into the scare tactics of a few bloodthirsty savages.
Just a few, Admiral? We've been complacent for too long, but that's over now. The Children of the Sun will no longer be led by an unworthy puppeteer. It's time to cut those cables and strangle their detractors with them to the last.
Admiral, this is high treason. Opposition to the Republic like this means a death penalty to anyone who supports your rebellion.
Negotiations have ended, Xiao. Surrender or die.
Not us. Be reasonable. This means war on a universal scale. Millions will die.
The decision has been made, Xiao. May the sun light your way, Admiral.
Oh, snap. Well, let's see if we can get into the fray then, I suppose. Maybe... Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Maybe cloak ourselves a little bit so we can get a bit closer here. Yeah. To the station. Defend the headquarters.
The children of the sun are attacking the headquarters.
I understand that. See here though. There's a ship. Let's shoot it. Why is our gun overheated already?
Captain, our shields have been damaged. We won't hold out much longer.
Come on. Oh, I don't know. I have a feeling there's something wrong. Okay, so shields are falling, so let's put some more shields. Let's shoot the ship. This is full team. Lowering my sights.
The children of the sun are focusing all their fire on the station.
The chances of the station resisting this attack are 0.057%.
That didn't sound like very good odds. I'll screw this. We need more power to our weapons. Actually.
The armor around one of our engines has been destroyed. Captain, the headquarters is at a breaking point.
While these ships can take most damage. There we go. Well, this one then.
Structural damage to the headquarters rising. Explosion imminent.
The space station has been destroyed.
Right.
You'll pay for this, do you hear me? You will pay for this, even if it's the last thing I do! I'll get you if I have to follow you to the end of the universe.
Captain, snap out of it. We need you more than ever now.
Captain, there's a fire in the reactor room. The pressure readings are off the charts.
Burton? Burton! Answer, damn it! Bastards, you won't finish us off!
Captain, we've lost the propulsion engine.
That's that ship done as well. There are so many of them, guys. There are so many of them.
Heavy damage to the ship. Status critical.
Another one goes.
You'll never get away with this, not us! The Republic will prevail!
Captain, Admiral Xiao's ship has been destroyed.
Admiral! To all captains, focus fire on Naruto's ship. He can't be allowed to leave here alive!
Captain, engineering workshop has suffered a massive breach.
Alert. Alert. Decompression imminent.
Remember, Diaz, leave the room immediately. That's an order.
Sorry, Captain. It's too late. I have to close the doors to avoid the entire ship's decompression.
Don't do that, do you hear me? I forbid the closing of those bay doors!
Manual lock activated. Closing bay doors.
It's been an honor, Captain.
No!
Drama! High drama in space, guys! High drama in space!
I'll end you, Narcos! Mine, redirect all power flow to the cannon.
Change in security protocol requested. Confirmation required.
Captain James Scott of the Interstellar Republic, ID 4128C. Deactivate protection protocols.
Crew security protocols have been deactivated. Captain, the systems will not support the overcharge. The probability of death is 100%.
I'm not allowed the children of the sun to get away with this. My full power.
Yes, Captain. Life support offline. Defense systems offline. Redirecting power. Power at 110%. 250%. 500%. 1000%.
For the Republic!
For the Republic! Oh, that's awesome. I like it. I think that's about it, guys. For the prologue of Between the Stars.
Situation analysis.
Systems completely destroyed. Crew dead.
I see. So this is it, right?
MAR system. Protocol error. Damaged.
Easy. I'm here with you. Rest, Mai. Rest.
Oh my days! We're exploding! This cannot end here, guys! Between the Stars. Yeah, man. So enjoying this game. Very much fun. Love it. And I hope to see more of it soon, guys. I hope to see more of it soon. Thank you very much for watching these 2 episodes, and I hope you enjoyed them. And if you did, consider watching some of my other videos on the channel here as well. And yeah, there's a Kickstarter for you to support if you find Between the Stars as intriguing as I do. But for now, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!